What are the surprising origins of tithing in the Old Testament? Imagine giving a tenth of what you earn not just as a duty, but as an act of worship and trust. That's what tithing was in biblical times, but its roots go much deeper than most realize. It all begins with Abraham, the first biblical figure recorded to give a tithe. After winning a battle, Abraham gave a tenth of his spoils to Melchizedek, who was both king of Salem and priest of God Most High. This act was voluntary, not commanded, showing it was more about honoring God than following a law. Abraham's gift was a way to recognize God's provision and sovereignty. Later, Abraham's grandson Jacob made a vow to give a tenth to God if God protected and blessed him. This vow was personal, showing a relationship of trust and dedication. It wasn't about laws or rules but about faith and commitment. Many years later, Moses formalized tithing into the law for the nation of Israel. It was tied to the land of Canaan, which belonged to Jacob's descendants, and became part of a covenant between God and Israel. This law set clear guidelines for giving, but it was rooted in a spiritual relationship. The Old Testament law detailed 3 different tithes. The first was for supporting the Levites, who served as priests and had no land of their own. The second was for religious festivals, encouraging community worship and celebration. The third was every 3rd year, for the poor, including widows, orphans, and foreigners. These tithes could add up to 20 or 30% of a person's produce or income. It was a comprehensive system that combined worship, community support, and social justice. From a biblical finance perspective, tithing was never just about money or taxes. It was about stewardship, recognizing that everything belongs to God. It involves supporting spiritual leaders, participating in communal worship, and caring for those in need. This broad view shows that giving is a joyful response to God's blessings, not a burdensome obligation. It encourages believers today to see their resources as tools for worship, generosity, and service. Practically speaking, Christians are called to manage their finances with the understanding that all they have belongs to God. Giving generously supports ministry and community needs. It also helps develop a lifestyle of faithful stewardship that honors God's provision and purposes. Tithing in biblical times was a way to honor God, trust His promises, and serve others. Its origins reminded us that giving is about more than money. It's about aligning our hearts with God's plan and trusting Him to provide for our needs.